We're pulling back the curtain on how some of the math textbooks in Florida schools were evaluated and eventually banned from classrooms.
The state claimed that these textbooks tried to indoctrinate students by incorporating topics including critical race theory.
4 Investigates reporter Katie Legrone speaks to the reviewer who flagged the most issues.
Personally, I like math, so I thought that maybe math would be fairly easy for me to review.
Chris Allen is talking publicly about what she found when she reviewed math textbooks for Florida's Department of Education.
Your biggest issues were with critical race theory.
Yes, I feel like just based on those findings that the state should not approve the curriculum.
Allen is an Indian River County mom, member of the predominantly conservative group Moms for Liberty, and has a son who attends a public elementary school. She volunteered to be a state reviewer after evaluating textbooks in her own district and finding issues she says her county ignored.
Our school board is quick to dismiss what we find. The same exact findings I gave to the state were the same ones that I gave to our district.
As part of her state review, Allen evaluated 2 high school level math books, both rejected by the state for including prohibited topics. Allen flagged them for containing social emotional learning and, she says, critical race theory.
Saying that racism is embedded in American history is considered critical race theory.
This is one example she described in a question about measuring racial prejudice by age and political affiliation. In another, she writes how a sentence about racism stated, as a matter of fact, that most people have slight or moderate bias. Allen took pictures. Both landed on the state's website as examples obtained from the public. According to evaluations recently released by the state, Allen was the only reviewer to find CRT in the books she critiqued.
I'm not sure. I mean, I don't want to speculate on what other reviewers were looking for, but I do know for me, not only did I look at how the lessons were taught, the examples, I also looked at what they actually were saying.
One of the books was also reviewed by a civics education specialist who we recently revealed was recruited from another state to find CRT problems. He didn't.
It could be that he didn't want to take up as much space as I did.
Allen was a guest reviewer, which meant she wasn't paid and didn't need special qualifications, though she says she has a degree in aerospace engineering.
Are you employed now?
I'd like to keep my employment private.
How much weight her input had on the books being rejected remains unknown. The state hasn't provided details of its process, copies of all the math problems in question, or how any of them were fixed.
This entire process by the Department of Education has been lacking transparency.
And that, according to Democratic Representative Anna Escamani, doesn't add up to an honest overall review.
Not only was the one evaluator that had concerns about this not a legitimate evaluator, but finding CRT in these textbooks is close to impossible. That's not an issue.
Not if you ask this mom, who maintains what she found shouldn't be allowed in schools. And she's glad the state gave her an opportunity to say so.
I don't personally feel like you have to have a double master's degree or certifications to review a math book. I mean, I did tutoring when I was in high school for the lessons that were taught.
Of the 54 textbooks originally rejected, 28 have now been revised and approved. As for these reviewers, a spokesperson for the Department of Education would only tell me they sought out reviewers and they were all qualified. I'm Katie Legrone reporting.